Yeah, man, that's fucking nuts. And let me ask you a little bit about Davy Mac. I know he's into wrestling too. Is he one of your favorite guys over there from the whole crew, the Ron Fez crew?
Yeah, man, Davy Mac. Davy Mac actually was the one that named me, so I got nothing but love for Davy Mac, man.
Oh, for real?
Eastside's the man. Yeah, he gave my name. It was we were in the back office. He's like, "Where you from?" The Bronx. He's like, "Your name's John, right?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "All right, Bronx Sean." I was like, "Way to go, man."
Yeah, dude, and it's fit this whole time, dude. He's just a legend to me too. Another one of these guys, Davy Mac. I listened to him actually, I got introduced to the whole Opie and Anthony world because I was listening to Billy Mitchell, the King of Kong dude. He was on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was on Special Delivery, and I was like all into that King of Kong shit. And then that's how I just got introduced. And then ever since then, it's just been all the way fucking in on all these fucking shows, dude. It's just definitely the fucking top channel. So, what is it about, radio that fucking interested you to try to get involved in it?
It's just like, anywhere you go in life, like I've had all kinds of jobs and shit. You always just sit back and, shoot the shit with somebody. Radio is just that, except you got a microphone in front of you. Now, the thing is, if you're good at it, you'll still do it. Some people, not so much,
Yeah.
Like, I've heard some shitty podcasts in my lifetime, some pretty bad ones. I'm like, damn, but they only last like a couple weeks. You see them come and go and all that, but then you see some that got some good longevity, man.
Yeah, for sure. That, like the Joe Rogan Experience, that's another one that's just been around for fucking days. And Kevin Smith, hello, popping the shit off with the Smodcast Network. That kind of got me listening to different podcasts and stuff. And yeah, it's just so many podcasts nowadays. It's a blessing and a curse at the same time, because the blessing is you get all these dudes who you're into. You get to be able to listen to their show every week. But the curse is that it's just oversaturated and no one's really able to break through and get some cheddar or anything.
Well, no, yeah, it's the same thing like with YouTube and shit. Like they got this thing BK Chris put me on to. If you get like 15,000 hits on a YouTube page, you start getting paid from YouTube and shit. So like fucking, what's that girl that did the Thanksgiving song recently? Natalie or some shit like that. She's making money off of that shit.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Fucking Rebecca Black got paid off. I'm like, how the fuck do you get paid off for YouTube? Shit, we need to get into that. It's a fucking racket. But people get paid for shit, man, nowadays. Like podcasts, I kind of like the fact that, anybody can get on and say crazy shit. But then again, like you said, it's fucking gifts and a curse. Like anybody can get on and say any shit,
Yep. So
always the best thing.
So let me just switch gears a little bit. New York. See, anytime I have someone from New York, I like to ask about some of the music that they listen to, because I'm really into East Coast hip hop music. So, what were some of your guys growing up?
Oh, I liked Wu-Tang Clan growing up. Big Pun, fellow Bronxite and shit. I really was into him. I grew up during Biggie and Pac's time, so that was good stuff. I like Jay-Z, still kind of do. Ludacris, I liked a lot. I like basically everything. I was a big Scarface fan. I know he's out of Houston and shit, but big Scarface fan.
Yeah, Ghetto Boys.
Hell yeah, man, fucking. I like country music and shit, because I grew up a little bit in Atlanta when I was a kid, so I got into country music early and shit.
Oh,
and right now I'm listening to fucking, yeah, man, I'm listening to fucking everything nowadays. Like, my people put me on to the Black Keys and shit. I love that stuff. Like, different shit like that,
Yeah, we bump a lot of the Black Keys here on our college, radio. We get lots of, free, because I'm pretty sure they're still independent, even though they're, like, hella blown up. So we get all their CDs still, so that's pretty dope.
Yeah, don't you think that's the coolest, though? Like, it's not one of those, like, oh, yeah, I listen to them and shit, and then they blew up, and you're like, oh, they changed. But, like, everybody knows who they are, and they still cool for that.
Yeah.
Like, they're like an independent spirit. I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah, for sure. And let me just ask, I know Patrice, he just passed last week. He 1 year anniversary of his passing last week. Did you get the chance to ever come across and meet Patrice ONeal?
Yeah, man, a couple times. He was a cool dude in his own way and shit. He was a fucking good soul and shit with people. Funny motherfucker, man. If you were ever, like, lucky enough to be in a room, he may not be talking to you and shit, but if you just heard him, you'd fucking laugh your ass off. And he'd look at you like, motherfucker, I wasn't talking to you. Like, oh, sorry and shit. It was just cool that way, though, man. Fucking, I was working backstage for ONeal event. I think it was a Halloween event. And Opie introduced me to him the only way Opie could. He was like, "Hey, Bronx Sean." I turned around, Patrice is in front of me. Like, oh shit! Had a clipboard. He just smacked it out of my hand. And I just looked down like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything. That's the fuck am I gonna do?" So Patrice was Patrice, man. He's still a fucking man.
Yeah, dude, he lives on for sure. I think about him all the fucking time, and I'm always going back and listen to the clips. Like, they don't even get old. There's some of these clips that I've heard like 5, 6, 7 times, and I'm still like, click play when they come across or whatever.
Like, have you ever heard his show, The Black Phillip Show?
Yeah, with Dante Nero.
Ah, man, that shit was amazing, dude. That, he had a way about him.
Yeah, that was like an advice show pretty much where he was handling it like Loveline, and it was just, you could just tell it seemed like Patrice had an answer for fucking like everything, and it wasn't just like some random bullshit. It was like actual like well thought out shit too. So fucking big ups, big props to Patrice, one of the heroes, right?
Oh hell yeah, no. And then like the sad thing about it was like right when he was like he wasn't like fucking on a Wheaties box mainstream, but he was getting there.
Yeah.
And like that's when that shit went down. I was like, fuck, man. That's what fucked me up about it.
Yeah, because
like you got some guy. Yeah, good.
Just coming off that Charlie Sheen roast. Yeah, even all these college kids that aren't like super into comedy, they all just were geeking out over Charlie Sheen for whatever reason at that time. And yeah, they were all like, "Oh, this Patrice dude is hilarious." Like, and I'm like, "Fuck yeah, he's hilarious. I've been knowing that for fucking years."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you came up with the dude, like, listening to his shit and stuff, and you're like, that, not that, like, oh, that's my guy, but, I heard him, so that's my dude kind of shit. And then, like, he starts blowing up. You're not mad at him. You actually happy for him, and then that shit happened. It's like he was right there, like, where he wanted to be. Maybe not where he wanted to be, but where he should have been.
Yeah. You just fucking taught me, basically, the lessons I learned from him is just not to just conform and obey to, like, when other people are giving you suggestions. Like, take that, but don't take that for, like, everything, because I just feel like Patrice did shit his own way, and you just got to be yourself and do things your own way.
Yeah, no, man. He was good that way. Like, he's one of those people, it's just a pleasure to be in the same room with him. He was good that way. Cool,
man. All right, John, well, I'll be letting you go, man. Definitely shout out Pepper Hicks, tell him I said what's up. I'd love to have him on the show sometime, and shout out Chris from BK too. You guys do it fucking big on High Society Radio.
All right, man. Thanks a lot. Thanks for having me on. Enjoy the show and stuff, and good luck in your adventures and shit, bro.
For sure. You too, Johnny. Be safe, man.
All right, easy. Thanks, man. Easy.
All right. Thanks a lot for listening, everybody.